Let me share with you the things that make this breed an absolutely incredible breed for what we are hoping and planning to do here. Good morning, everybody. It is a nice and crisp morning here in the Alps in Austria. Winter's coming for sure, I can tell. Has been freezing every night. We have some snow on the way in the next days, unless they change that again, but it's definitely getting colder. Some things have happened here on our farm, and our latest addition are these beautiful, beautiful sheep here. So this sheep breed might just be one of the world's best sheep breed for certain specific tasks. If you read the title, it's obviously a title that is supposed to catch your attention, because there is not one sheep breed that's the best for any given circumstance or context. It totally depends on what you are working with, your land, your climate, what you want to accomplish. But let me share with you the things that make this breed an absolutely incredible breed for what we are hoping and planning to do here. This breed of sheep is called Southdown. It is an old English breed of sheep that's pretty rare. Here in Austria it's incredibly rare. I think with us now there may be 4 or 5 farms that have this breed, and there are several reasons for why it is so highly valued. Number one is that these sheep don't eat bark off of trees. Even apple trees, they will not eat the bark off of apple trees. So they are absolutely incredible to graze orchards or any kind of fruit trees, vineyards, anything these sheep can graze without destroying them. The other thing is, even though they might go for the leaves a little bit, they only reach 80 centimeters high, which is very low for sheep, because this breed is very low and they in general don't climb up and stand on their back feet.
And their faces are like teddy bears.
Their faces are like teddy bears. These sheep stay on the ground, which makes them absolutely incredible for grazing orchards, vineyards, any other berry bushes, but also solar panel areas where you don't want animals climbing on anything. You can fence them in with many farmers do it with only 1 wire. We have 3 now because they're new to the farm. We want to get them used to it. But fencing is always an issue with sheep. But if you can just do 1 wire, it goes very quickly to move them, even on a daily basis. So these are just some characteristics that make it an incredible breed. They're very hardy, they have healthy lambs, they have good mother instincts, they are a meat breed, they have very good meat, they have very good wool as well. So it's a very nice breed that we want to work with. They're very expensive at the moment, but they will stay expensive and valuable here for a while because of all these characteristics. So we'll actually be able to get the money back in. Now these are just 5 males, and we're going to get our females next year, because it's so hard to get a hold of these sheep that we went for 5 breeding males now, and we will get the females next year. Very excited about this. They're absolutely cute, adorable, and can't wait to see what they can do on our planned orchards and other places. They're also extremely calm. If you see, we're standing right next to a street here, and the sheep don't even move when a bus or truck or tractor drives by here, which is absolutely incredible. You can almost go up to them and lift them, and they're much calmer than any sheep breed I've ever worked with. And I've worked a lot with sheep. Sheep used to be my focus many years ago in Sweden.
That right there means that our seeds for our microgreens are being delivered. So it's actually really exciting for us. We can't wait to get started with that and have some fresh green stuff.
This is a no-dig market garden bed size. It's 75 centimeters wide, it's 10 meters long. This width fits with a lot of these market garden tools that are out there, that you can really have a good and efficient workflow. And we're going to establish one of these beds right now here next to the house to plant our garlic. The initial market garden will be somewhere else, it won't be here. But for right now, this is the only place where we can do this. A no-dig or no-till market garden bed, or in general a garden that's no-dig or no-till, is basically a garden where you don't use any mechanical tools or impact to till the soil, but you just layer compost on top of the soil. And in the initial establishment of these garden beds, you need a lot of compost for several reasons. One is to give it a kickstart, another one is to really kill all these other plants that are under that you don't want growing up where your vegetables will be. Now here you see I put out some newspaper, several layers thick, and I will put the compost on top of that. That is one way to go. Another way to go is with cardboard. You can also do such a thick layer of compost that you don't need either of these. You could put down old hay, old silage, and then cover it with compost. But whatever way you choose, you really need to get it right from the beginning, that you really kill the weeds underneath. In a no-till, no-dig garden, the worst thing that can happen is if you get it wrong when you establish a market garden and you go and the weeds come through from under. Weeds that come in by seed that blow in are no problem. You can just pick these real quick. That is the big advantage of a no-till or no-dig garden, that weeds are minimal, but you have to get it right in the establishment. You have to also have good borders where it grows in. Now this here is just a frame, a template for us that we can move, because we always have 25 centimeters between the beds, and you just fill this with compost, move it to the next one, move it to the next one, in order to get it nice and in the right formation, so to speak, in the initial establishment. Here, however, since this is our only market garden bed that we'll have this year, we'll just leave this frame here and plant the garlic right in it to keep the compost in place a little bit. This is going to be moved next year, so it's basically, we have very valuable garlic cloves and we want to preserve them and just put them into a good place, and then we'll move this, whether we spread it on the field or put it again on another market garden, we'll see then. It's a little bit the way it is right now, but somebody asked, why can't you use your fields yet? This place for the past 25 years has received government grants, because there are several unique plants here that don't exist at other places or barely exist. They are endangered species, and this was just mowed once a year. The biomass was moved off of the property for the past 25 years, and that program goes till the end of the year, and first then are we allowed to do anything to these fields. So that is why we can't establish this bed yet where the initial market garden will be, but we have to get the garlic cloves into the ground now. So one thing that this thing will do for me also is that it serves for me as a test to see if I need the newspaper or not, because I'm going to do parts of it with newspaper, parts of it without, and parts of it with cardboard, and then just see where the weeds will come through, or if they will come through, just as a test for the establishment of the bigger market garden that we'll do next year. The initial input on these is quite high, but with every year it gets less and less and less. And by having it no-till or no-dig, you maximize the soil life, you maximize the fungi that can grow and that your plants can interact with, and you do not disturb this ground. This will get better from year to year, where if you till and you turn the soil, it deteriorates from year to year, it gets worse. Well guys, this was a video with a couple different subjects that we put together over the course of a few days. I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. I hope you will stay tuned to follow us on this journey of starting this regenerative farm. I will very soon hand out some more information about an internship program or a summer stewardship program that we will have on this farm next year. All I can say is that next year we'll actually be doing it in German. So if you don't speak German, this upcoming season won't be for you. And I can also say already that we have most spots taken already. But I will come out with some info anyway, and if you're interested, because we also have some short-term internships that we will offer, you guys can contact me and I'll be in touch with you. Thanks for watching today, guys. We're very excited to have this all coming together. Finally, we made some major decisions and took some major steps here the past week, and we are very excited to be able to start full speed very soon. See you. Bye bye.